So for today, we're going to be looking at the mage sets. So I've already done the review video. It's right here, and the shade video as well. We're going to be doing the class specific videos later. I just really wanted to talk about the armor sets that we missed out on, because going forward, I'm probably going to start doing these because I think they're important, because there's a lot of armor sets that we've lost and it hurts my soul a little. Like specifically hunters, we lost a few good pieces, specifically like the Godzilla sets. My fucking god, we lost out on those. And I want to talk about a new thing that I think Bungie should implement. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, really does help, because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification, because that also does help quite a bit. Other than that, let's get into it. So before we actually look at the armor sets, let me know what you guys think about the armor set that we got this Festival of the Lost. I definitely think, and if you guys have seen my review video, you guys will know already, but I do think the Titans won out, like not even close. The edgy sets that we got, I'm not the biggest fan of, and I will always tell you that I'm not the biggest fan of it, because I think it's just pretty shitty. So let's actually look at the good set. So here is the good world, or the good mage set. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think the Titans, we got some good pieces. The boots are amazing. The fact that the chest piece and the mark combined into a jacket is fucking amazing. The arms are decent. I think the helmet's the only piece that I don't like, and that's gonna be going for everyone. Hunters, look at what we lost. These pants are gonna be or they would have been really cool if you combine them with like a, not knight, but like a European knight. And I have to make the distinction because it's like we have that helmet in game already. We have the knight helmet from Iron Banner, specifically season 3. So that chest piece with these boots would have been amazing. Granted, I would have liked some plate armor right here. That would have really sealed the deal for me. But then we have the arms, which I think are really cool and will go well with the chest piece. Obviously, they're from the same set, but I specifically mean like if you want to use both of them in a different set, like maybe different pants or something, it'd go really well. And it's the fact that it's cloth as well with some leather. I think that's really cool as well. The chest piece I think is kind of boring, but at the same time, you can definitely utilize it. Like we actually, to be fair, we don't know if this is connected to the chest piece or not, which I highly doubt. I think how it looks, this would have been connected to the mark, and this would have been connected to the actual hat. So maybe this cloak might have actually been a no hood cloak, which we have like 2 or 3 of those, so that wouldn't surprise me at all. So I think this helmet would have actually had the hat connected to it, which means this would have been really cool as a cloak. Warlocks, I'm gonna be honest, I like the chest piece a lot. I like it way better than the edgy set because it just looks a little bit more regal. That's like the main thing that I really like about it. I mean, to be fair, the helmet's pretty terrible. I'm never going to use that. The arms are really cool, especially if this is how it goes. I would like if the arms didn't have this right here, because then it would be, well, actually, I don't know. I think that would have been connected with the arms, and then this part would have been the chest, or the chest piece. The arms are pretty cool. Leather, I think, would have been really cool for literally almost anything. It goes really well with anything. And then the boots, I think, are really, really cool because it's going to have this same thing right here, but with just leather shoes, which is cool. And then the bond, I think, is pretty decent. Overall, we definitely lost. We lost out on so many cool pieces. Specifically, like, if you were to ask me like what pieces for the hunter would you have utilized, I would tell you damn near everything, if not, especially except the helmets for both of them. Like, again, like I said, the pants I would definitely utilize for a European knight look, or a jester. People would have been making some jester looks as well. The arms and chest piece, I would definitely utilize those 2 pieces for more of a casual look. The cloak I would have used a lot for different things. Like, oh my god, it's ridiculous what I would have been using this. And Warlock's chest piece definitely would be used. And honestly, everything but the bond. The bond, just, I would use the bond, no doubt. It just would be in a lesser way. Like, I would use it less than the actual pieces that I just mentioned. The edgy sets, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. So Titans, I'm happy you guys didn't get it, even though I think in the video I did say, like, if you guys got it, I wouldn't mind it, which, to be fair, I can see why I would say that, because the arms symmetrical. Well, symmetrical enough that it doesn't bother me. The boots symmetrical, but they also look kind of like the pants for here, so that's kind of trash. The mark is pretty decent. I definitely will use the mark for something else. I mean, this is really fucking big though. That dick cloth is too huge. Chest piece, I'm not the biggest fan of cloth being on it like this. Kind of, I get it. Like, oh, it's supposed to be like super edgy. I don't like it personally. I would much rather show me the whole thing like the chest piece for the hunters, because that looks really cool compared to this shit. And then the helmet I think looks terrible. So specifically the mage hat. I mean, to be fair, it's supposed to be mages, but I don't really care. And yeah, this is what we ended up getting for the classes, which I can't see myself being like super happy about this set for the hunters when I made that video all those, or the year ago I think I was. Yeah, personally, like I said, we lost out. I think the good mage set is just way fucking better, bro. Like, it's not even close. Again, like I said, just there's so many pieces that I would utilize over these pieces, which to be honest, like for the hunter's helmet and chest piece are my favorite pieces. The cloak is pretty terrible because it's connected to the hat. If it wasn't connected to the hat, the cloak would actually be fire. That being said, we would be losing out on the helmet, which I think is really cool as well. So I think honestly, just give us an option to take the hood off would be really cool. To be fair, we have that option, but I think it would take out this bottom piece as well. So I don't know. I would have to go in game to see, well, like taking the hood off, what would it do? But I mean, like generally, like I want the option to just take the hood off, like as a button, not like I have to put a specific helmet on. The arms are asymmetrical on the shoulder pads, which I'm not a big fan of, and the design is just really annoying to combine with other pieces. If it had like a design like this, I think it would be amazing. Not even like symmetrical, but just taking this part out and putting this shoulder pad on it would be way better, just because it simplifies it a little bit more to the point where I can actually utilize it in other pieces. This just is way too fucking ornamental for no reason. The boots are the worst piece in my opinion, for sure. Warlocks, take the helmet off. Not a fan of it. Chest piece is really cool. I don't like the ragged cloth here, but I mean, whatever. The arms look way different in game than what they do now, because this looks way better. The in-game version looks way more edgy, like unnecessarily edgy, and then the boots look kind of the same. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this armor, I'm being honest with y'all. Like, I'm just gonna keep saying it. Hopefully this serves as a lesson to those that this would have been just way better as pieces. As a set, it's cool as well, but from when you see an armor set from pieces, it just opens up your availability of like, what can I really do with this set? Because when it comes to pieces, this is the best armor. When it comes to pieces, this is the worst armor set, because there's not a lot of good pieces in this. This is very much an armor set that is, oh, you have to combine it with the armor set that you hide it with, or it's not going to look great, because specifically the boots does not look good with a lot of things in game. Same thing with the arms, chest piece and helmet, I think go really well with other pieces, but it's the same like issue. Like warlocks have a lot of good pieces, but to be fair, warlocks have a lot of good pieces that would go with this set, because that's kind of like where the design went with warlocks. Hunters, we don't have a lot of good pieces for this, and you guys will see that from the pieces video or the class specific videos that I made. But let me know what you guys think about the armor set. Again, like I said, I just am not the biggest fan of it, and I don't think I ever will be, and I think I'm okay with that, because quite frankly, not every armor set it's gonna amaze me, which is, I'm completely fine with that at this point in my life. That being said, the one thing I really did want to mention before we end the video, and this is like the main point that I really wanted to focus on, is the fact that I do think Bungie really needs to give us the option to vote for which armor set we want, and then give us the armor set that we didn't get as a free reward. So for example, I actually think doing it the way that they're doing it now, where you choose individually which armor set you want, I think is really cool for classes, because then it shows what was popular for each of the classes. But then the ones that didn't get chosen would be given out for free, because I do think not having the armor set, specifically like the good mage sets, I think we lost out on those, because those sets are really good. So I would appreciate it if they gave us the free, like those for free. That being said, I know people are gonna be like, that's a lot. To be fair, it's not really a lot, because it's only Festival of the Lost that we get to vote for our costumes. So I think them giving us the ones that didn't win the free, like giving us the ones that didn't win, giving it to us for free in game would be way better, because then it actually makes me excited to vote. Because how are people going to vote? Are they going to vote for the actual piece they want for free, or are they going to show with popularity? I think that's going to be a really cool thing. That being said, I think Bungie would be like, well, if we do it that way, then most people are just going to vote for the free one, so they can just get the free one, which is fair. But let's not act like I feel like give us one event where you guys just give us a free armor set. And I'm not specifically talking about Solstice, because Solstice still sells armor. I'm specifically talking about, this would be just a cool way to have the voting be like, okay, like which one do we want? Or just be like, this is a popularity vote, does not matter. So that way people don't like think, oh, well, I want this one for free, so I'm going to vote for this one. Because if it's a popularity vote, they can either be like, okay, we'll sell this one, or we'll give this one for free and the other ones won't. I know from a business standpoint that doesn't make sense, but at this point, I don't think you guys think as a business standpoint, because if you guys did, you guys would be making the players a little bit more happy. That's for another conversation, because for me personally, if the player is happy, hence if I am happy with the game, I will go out of my way to spend more money. Specifically, and I think I've mentioned this before, but Warframe is a great example of that. That game does not piss me off in the slightest. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't consider myself a Warframe player as I used to be, but that game makes me so happy when I'm actually playing it for like 3 months that I'm actually like hyper fixating on it, that I actually will just spend money on it. And it's not like oh, I want this or I need this. It's more of a just like, I just want to have platinum, so that way I can just, when I think I want something, I'll just get it. And it's not like, oh, I only spend like $10. Like I think last time I spent like $50, and that's not the crazy thing. It's not even just like, oh, I did it because I need to make content. I'm not making content on Warframe. Destiny 2, I make content on it. That's why I spend the 50, even though I don't want to. So that's just kind of a rant that I have about Destiny 2 compared to Warframe. Warframe, I'm actually not obligated to spend money, but I feel like I really want to spend money. In Destiny 2, I'm obligated to spend money, but I don't want to, which is fucking hilarious to me. That being said, I'm probably going to make all of the armor sets that I've bought in the past and made videos on a write-off. So whatever. Either way, let me know what you guys think. I definitely think Halloween needs to have that oomph of like, we get 2 armor sets, one is paid and one is not, but at least we get one for free, and at least the other one we get paid is paid. I think that would be such a better option. And honestly, I think that would be a good choice. If they really did want to wow me, they would make it to where it would be like, again, like for example, a monster set versus a robot set. If people were like, oh, this time we're going to go for the monster set, and they're like, okay, cool. Like we can see popularity wise, people really want that monster hunter set. So we're going to make the monster hunt or the monster set into the paid version. And then the mecha set or the robot set, we're going to make into the free set. So that way that armor set, because I feel like having that concept art just be thrown away is such a sad thing. Because again, I think the armor for the good mage set is just amazing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I am working on a few things, but honestly, a lot of things that I'm working on will be posted this week, most likely. So be expecting a lot of sets this week. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.